fire, I'm burning up. Hopeless desire that I can't get enough of. And she don't even know it.
No way.
At any given moment she'll be rolling with me. I can't stop staring at her design. Extraordinary. She don't realize.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. With Valentines right around the corner, I wanted to do something a little sexy, a little flirty, but nothing too dramatic. I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you like what you see, keep watching. Let's get started. My skin is pretty dry today, so I'm going to moisturize with Embryolisse. Embryolisse is great because it helps restore the skin's natural glow and it gives a boost to tired, dehydrated skin. I mean, I live in Miami, but for us, it's been a little cold and a little dry, so my face needs it. Then I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer. I love this primer because it instantly fills in and blurs imperfections in the skin. I tend to dab it on and then massage it into the skin. For foundation today, I use Maybelline's Matte Poreless Fit Me Foundation with a Morphe E44 brush. I like to dab and blend my foundation in circular motions throughout my face and neck. I also like to take my time because this brush feels so nice. If you haven't tried the Morphe Elite brushes, you're missing out. Now for concealer, today I'm using NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Vanilla. What I like to do is I like to add it under my eye but not too close, and I like to sweep it across to my temples. I then like to add it on the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and then my chin. I then like to spray some Fix Plus onto my beauty blender to make sure that it's damp enough to blend. And then I go in and I blend it away to make sure that there are no lines, no creasings, and no blotches. The best way to use a beauty blender is to use it in stippling motions to blend everything in. When you rub it, you tend to take off more product than you're applying. So stippling motions or dabbing motions are your best bet. As soon as I'm done blending my life away, I quickly apply the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder using the flat side of my Real Techniques blender. I first apply the translucent powder under my eyes to prevent creasing, and ideally I will then add more translucent powder to the areas I will typically get oily in. The reasons why I put an excess amount under my eyes is because after this we're going to apply the eyeshadows. Some eyeshadows are more pigmented than others and they tend to fall, and later on you have these lines of shadow or streaking, and then you have to clean it up and reapply more makeup. This will prevent that. I can later on just sweep it across without leaving any streaks on my face from the eyeshadow. Today I decided to be a little extra and I'm going to sculpt out my jawline, and this will help later on with contouring. So I'm going to add the translucent powder in a line formation above my jawline to then make sure that I have a nice sharp contour. All done. Contour time. Today I'm going to use NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette using colors Sculpt and Tan. Using my Morphe M402, I'm going to contour under the cheekbones and around my hairline to give my face some color. Because let's be honest, I am pretty pasty. I will also slightly contour my jawline for more definition. And just like that, my contour is all done. And now for the eyes. I'm going to prime my eyes with Soft Ochre Paint Pot from MAC with a Coastal Scents N12 brush. By priming your eyes, your makeup will last longer and evenly apply. I apply this all over my lid, and I even add a little bit right under my eyebrows to give my eyebrows more of a definition. And now, with an N51 brush and Brulee eyeshadow from MAC, I'm going to start setting my primer with the eyeshadow. I apply it all over the lid to fully set the primer on the eyes. And now for our transition colors. Today I'm going to be using Omega and Bamboo with a MAC 217 brush. We will start defining out the crease, but we don't want to go too far with it as we want to concentrate and emphasize on the outer edges of the eye instead of the full lid. Now grabbing an N51 Coastal Scents brush to apply Embark and Wedge to darken and to continue to emphasize our outer corners. When you pack on the darker eyeshadows, you can then maneuver it in the direction you want it. I tend to go inwards at first and then I shoot it out with the MAC 217 brush to make sure I create that nice cat eye shape without going too extreme. Then we will apply a loose pigment in Vanilla from MAC and an S51 brush from Coastal Scents to the inner corner of the eye by packing it on. This will then give you a nice shine and glow to your eyes. You can even use this color on the inner corners of the eye to highlight that area. To finish off the eyes, we're going to use NYX Black Black and a Morphe M508 brush to lightly smoke out the lash line and outer edge of the lid. Try to stay as close to the lid as possible. This will darken your lash line without having to create a sharp line. After you first apply it, then you can grab a MAC 217 brush and blend that liner out. This way it can give you a nice sexy smoke on the eye without giving you that sharp line. I then like to grab the same Morphe brush and really push that outwards to create that nice smoky cat eye look that I'm going for. When all else fails, ladies, blend it out. To finish the eyes, we're going to use an N14 Coastal Scents brush and Saddle eyeshadow from MAC to the lower lash line. You are going to softly apply that to the whole lower lash line, and to finish off our eyes, we're going to use the same Morphe M508 brush and the NYX Black Black to the edge of the eye and lash line. This will help create that soft cat eye look and a little sass to your eyes. And now using an E1 Morphe brush, we're going to brush off any excess powders on the face and of course my bakings. Now ladies, if you had any foliage from the eyeshadows and you had that translucent powder, you'd be easily able to brush it all off without streaking your face or leaving any dark shadows under your eyes. And now for my favorite part, highlight! Today I'm using Becca and Opal and MAC's Soft and Gentle. Let the strobing begin. I'm going to apply a little bit of Becca's Opal on my finger, and I'm going to dab little dots on the bridge of my nose, the top of my cheekbones, and my cupid's bow. I'm then going to use my same finger, and I'm going to blend that out by using stippling motions and dabbing that in. I'm then going to use a Morphe E48 brush and MAC's Soft and Gentle, and I'm going to then tab that on top. This will give me the ultimate highlights and glow I'm looking for. Come through, highlighter, come through. And now for lashes. I add a little glue on the whole edge of the eyelashes, and I tend to go a little light just because if you put too much, ladies, I know some of you have glued your eyes together. Let's be honest, we've all done it once or twice. But when applying the eyelash, make sure to start in the center, and then with a tweezer, then you can apply the outer edge and the inner corner of the lashes. I decided to go light on the lashes just because I wanted this to look more of a natural look and not too dramatic. But hey lashes, hey! Now I tend to curl my lashes after just because I want to make sure that my lashes and the falsies blend together. And now for lips. For lips I decided to use the color Stripped Down from MAC for my liner. And for lipstick, I decided to do a little bit of a mixture. So I used Peaches from Revlon and Modest from MAC. And then with a disposable wand, I decided to then mix it and apply it to my lips. It gives it a nice warm but peachy color to my lips. And let's not forget mascara. My favorite from Max Factor. I'm going to add it at the bottom lash line and a little bit at the top, even though I don't think I need them because of the wispies. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's all, folks. So this is a finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. For a list of all the products mentioned or used, don't forget to check down below in my description box. And if you liked the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
It's my best friend's birthday today.
Yes.
Something to give the guys on a little more, if you know what I mean.
Thank you.